I'm at my parents' house with nothing to do really. I got this movie quiz for Christmas a few years ago, and I don't think I actually ever played it. So I'm going to see how many of these I know. Apparently, there are 100 questions. Let's see how I do out of 100. By the way, you can hear my sister's dog snoring in the background. That's not me. Alright, let's see how many of these I know. Which singer starred alongside Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard? Whitney Houston. I haven't seen The Bodyguard. I knew that anyway. Who played the US President in Air Force One? Harrison Ford? Harrison Ford. Oh, good. Okay. Right. Let's go. Who starred alongside John Travolta in Face Off? Nicolas Cage. Which two actors played the lead roles in Sleepless in Seattle? Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Yep, got both of those. These cards aren't very well constructed. I guess because you're just meant to ask people, you're not meant to ask yourself. So they just have the questions and the answers like right below. So I'm covering them with my hand so that I don't just see the answers automatically. Rick Blaine, Ilsa Lund, and Victor Laszlo are all characters in which film? Casablanca? Yep. Amity Island is the fictional location for which 1975 film? Jaws! Yep. 6 for 6. I'll keep a count of how many I get wrong, don't worry. In what film does the main character receive a pet mogwai? Gremlins. I've never actually seen Gremlins, but I knew that anyway. What is Helen Parr's super alter ego in The Incredibles? Elastigirl. She had to be called Mrs. Incredible in the toy line because Elastigirl is a trademark of DC Comics. Fun fact for you, though. Which 1975 film starring Jack Nicholson is set in a mental institution? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What is the nickname of Steve McQueen's character in The Great Escape? I've never seen The Great Escape, I don't know. Flappy Hands Joe. The Cooler King. Okay, I was wrong? That's one wrong. Right. Which actor played Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything? Eddie Redmayne. Boo. Boo, Eddie Redmayne. Boo. Who starred as Regina George in Mean Girls? Rachel McAdams. Yep, I got both of those. In what film would you find the character Tyler Durden? Well, I mean, they want me to say Fight Club, but... I mean, spoilers. Would you find Tyler Durden in any film? Because I believe Tyler Durden doesn't exist. I feel like Edward Norton's like... I know he is Tyler Durden, but like Tyler Durden is made up by him, right? So I would say in no film, but I would actually say in Fight Club because I want the point. Yeah, Fight Club. Which singer starred as Winnie Sanderson in Hocus Pocus? Bette Midler. I like that they've got one in there for the gays. I'm glad that we're being represented in this movie quiz, and it's not just Jaws and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't know, there's probably quite a lot of gay people who like Jaws. Certainly like doing things with Jaws. Okay. Which actor played the titular character in Beetlejuice? Michael Keaton. Which actress starred alongside Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada? Well, I mean, quite a few actresses were in that film. You mean Anne Hathaway, but obviously it could also be Emily Blunt or Rebecca Hayder? Who's the woman from Once Upon a Time? She's in that film. Anyway, they mean Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway. So I only got one wrong. What is the name of Uma Thurman's character in Kill Bill? Her second name is Wallace. I want to say Marsha Wallace, but I think that's the woman who voices Edna Krabappel in The Simpsons. Mia Wallace. Mia Wallace. That was her character in Pulp Fiction, Rory. The character in Kill Bill, which is the question, was Beatrix Kiddo. I did know that, but I read the question wrong. We'll count that, so that's 2 wrong. Which British actress starred in the Underworld film series? I've never seen this, but I know the answer. Kate Beckinsale. Yep. I'm doing pretty well. This tea is very cold. Marlin, Dory, and Gil are all characters from which animated film? Finding Nemo. You can't say Finding Dory because Gil is not in Finding Dory. Yep, Finding Nemo. Which actor played Johnny Cash in Walk the Line? Joaquin Phoenix. Yep. So, 2 wrong. Which actor starred alongside Morgan Freeman in The Shawshank Redemption? Again, a lot of actors are in that film. They mean Tim Robbins, but, you know, the guy who voiced Mr. Krabs is the guard, so he's also in that film, but they mean Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins. Which actor played Loki in the 2011 film Thor? Tom Hiddleston. Yep. Saving Private Ryan lost Best Picture to which film at the 1999 Academy Awards? Shakespeare in Love. What was the first name of the character played by Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot? Sugar. Her full name is Sugar Cane. Yep. They've got a few in there, but you know, for the more aesthetically inclined among us. In Flashdance, what was Jennifer Beals' day job? I've not seen Flashdance. I'm gonna guess she's a waitress. She's a welder. Interesting. Ooh, sparks. I guess that's where the sparks come from. What was the name of Vivian Lee's character in Gone with the Wind? Scarlett O'Hara. Yep. So I've got 3 wrong so far. 3 wrong. Because, I got the welder one wrong. Which singer played Captain Jack's father in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End? Keith... Oh, what's his name? It's the guy that everyone says that Jack Sparrow is based off him. Keith... Oh, God, what's his name? Is it Keith? Keith something. Keith... He's in a rock band. No, I don't remember. Keith Richards. Yeah, no, 1. 4. I got 4 wrong. Keith Richards. I guess I was thinking of Mick Jagger. I was thinking like the last, or like David, like Ziggy Stardust. I was thinking like the last name something like crazy, but no, it's just Richards. That's my fault. So yeah, 4 wrong. Which singer is the Hangover set? Which city? Not which singer. Which city is the Hangover set in? It's set in Las Vegas. Yes. Which band composed the soundtrack to the 1980 version of Flash Gordon? Queen. In what film does Keanu Reeves star as Thomas Anderson? The Matrix. I'm doing pretty well. Only 4 wrong. Who was Austin Powers' arch enemy in the Austin Powers film series Dr. Evil? In which 1984 did Johnny Depp make his debut film appearance? I believe it's Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah. He gets eaten by a sofa. What is the name of the hotel in The Shining? The Overlook Hotel. Jason Voorhees is the villain from which film series? He is the villain in Friday the 13th, although he is not the villain in the first Friday the 13th, because that's his mom. Friday the 13th. The 33 movie is based on a true story about 33 men trapped in an underground mine in which country? I've not heard of this film, but I'm assuming it's the Chilean miners, so I'm going to say Chile. Chile. What is the name of the rabbit in Donnie Darko? So the rabbit isn't Donnie Darko. I haven't seen Donnie Darko. The rabbit isn't Donnie Darko. Edgar. Edgar the rabbit. Frank. No, not that far. Right. What do George Clooney, Val Kilmer, and Christian Bale all have in common? Quite a few things. They're all professional actors, for one. I mean, what you want me to say is they've all played Batman, so they've all played Batman. In the opening scene of The Godfather, what is Don Corleone holding? I don't know. I've seen The Godfather. A pen? Is he holding a pen? Is he holding a knife? Is he holding a letter opener? I don't know. I'm gonna say a letter opener. Sounds the sort of thing you do. A cat? Okay. I just straight up did not remember that. Folding a cat. Okay. Five wrong. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? Toto. Which Disney film contains the line, "Some people are worth melting for"? Frozen. Who directed Citizen Kane? Orson Welles. Which 1976 film starred oh my goodness. This question. Should I count this as a mistake anyway, even though I know the answer? Which 1976 film starred Robert De Niro and Jodie Foster? Taxi Driver. Hey. In Forrest Gump, what does Forrest's mother compare to a box of chocolates? Life. What is the name of the first sequel to 1993's Jurassic Park? The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Yep. You got it exactly right. Which cartoon character made his screen debut in the 1928 film Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse? What character did Stockard Channing play in Grease? Rizzo. No. I think these are meant to be easy. I've only got one wrong so far from a film that I've actually seen. Okay. It says these are for like the aspiring movie buff, but I think these are more just for people who have watched movies. Who starred alongside Joan Crawford in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Betty Davis. Who sang the theme song for GoldenEye? Tina Turner? Is that who that was? I'm going to say Tina Turner. Tina Turner. I've seen GoldenEye, but a long time ago, and I tend not to remember Bond songs. Unless they're like the really good ones. Or the really bad ones, like Writing on the Wall is stuck in my brain and not for a good reason. In which 1982 film had the tagline, "They're here"? Poltergeist. In what year was the film Titanic released? 1997. Yeah. I was going to say I think it won at the 1997 Oscars. No, that was English based, I believe. So it was. Well, I was right. It was released in 1997. Which actress starred in Mermaids and Moonstruck? Cher. Who directed Lost in Translation? Sofia Coppola. So I got 5 wrong. What was the name of Glenn Close's character in Fatal Attraction? Alex. They want her second name. I want to say Alex DeLarge, but that's the guy from Clockwork Orange. I know her first name is Alex. I don't remember her second name. Alex Forrest. Sure, we'll say I got that one wrong. 6 wrong. What was the name of the moon inhabited by the Na'vi in Avatar? That was Pandora. These are pretty easy. No offense to whoever got me this as a Christmas present. Maybe I hadn't seen that many movies. I don't remember when I was given this. It's got quite a bit of dust on the cover, so probably quite a few years ago. Maybe I had not seen that many films when I was given this, and would that be better? Is it better to receive a very easy quiz or one that you just have no hope of answering? Comment below. Engage. Which actor founded the Sundance Film Festival? Robert Redford. Yeah. Which pair of actresses played the lead characters in Thelma and Louise? Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon. Yep. In which film does Whoopi Goldberg play Oda Mae Brown? Ghost. The film The Fault in Our Stars is based on a novel by which author? Hank Green? Is that Hank Green? I've never read any Hank Green. I'm going to say Hank Green. John Green. Okay. Well, we didn't count Alex Forrest, so we won't count that. So 7. I've got 7 wrong. 6? 7. We'll say 7. We'll be self-deprecating. Which 2014 film told the story of the 1965 voting rights marches in the US, led by Martin Luther King? Selma. Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture at the 2015 Oscars? Now, do they mean the Oscars that were held in 2015 or the Oscars that represented the films of 2015? This is always a sticking point. I presume they mean the Oscars that were held in 2015. At which point, I'm pretty sure that that would be. Argo was 2013. So Birdman was 2014. So I'm guessing it was Spotlight. I think they're gonna say it was Spotlight. Birdman. Whoops. 8. And the Oscars are meant to be my speciality. Whoops. Got 8 wrong. Which film contains the line, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night"? All About Eve. Which film contains the line, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Good morning, Vietnam"? No, wait, Apocalypse Now. Fuck. I knew that before I looked at it, but yeah, well, I said it with such confidence. We're gonna, 9. Got 9 wrong. Oh dear. Not doing so well. What was the first African American? Who was the first? Sorry, who was the first African American actress to win an Academy Award for Best Actress? That would be Halle Berry. Who played the monster in the 1931 version of Frankenstein? That would be Boris Karloff. Yep. What's the connection there? Monsters. Monsters Ball, Frankenstein's monster. Do they all have connections? Have I just been an idiot and I haven't been paying attention? No, I hope not. If so, whoops. In what year was the first Harry Potter film released? 2001. What was the first Wallace and Gromit film to be classed as a full-length feature film? Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Yep. Great. I've got 9 wrong so far. Who played Dr. Peter Venkman in the 1984 film Ghostbusters? Oh, gosh. I want to say Ivan Reitman, but I think that might be who directed it. I'm going to say Ivan Reitman and probably be wrong. Bill Murray! Oh! I've seen Ghostbusters. Their names did not get etched onto my consciousness. Bill Murray. Good for him. In which film series do Marlon Brando and Al Pacino star as leaders of a New York mafia family? The Godfather. Oh, wow. So we're on 10. I've got 10 wrong. Oh, no. That's not good. Right. What is the name of the sequel to 28 Days Later? I assume it's 28 weeks later. I haven't seen these films. 28 weeks later, yeah. Which film contains the line, "You can't handle the truth"? It's All the President's Men, right? All the King's Men is the best picture winner from the 40s. So I think it's All the President's Men. A Few Good Men. I was wrong. A Few Good Men. So it's 11. I've got 11 wrong. In Castaway, what company does Chuck Noland work for before the plane crash? I don't know. I've never seen Castaway. Starbucks. FedEx. Same thing. 12. Got 12 wrong. For which film did Kate Winslet first win an Academy Award for Best Actress? I believe it's The Reader? Is it The Reader? Yeah. Yeah, The Reader. Still on 12. 12 wrong. Oh, not great. Which 1997 film starred Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith? Men in Black. What is the name of Andy's scary next-door neighbor in Toy Story? Sid. Which classic Hollywood actress was born Lucille Lasser? Joan Crawford. Yep. In the Star Wars film series, what is the Emperor's last name? Palpatine. Yep. His first name is Sheev. Which actor was known as the Duke? God, I don't know. Oh, God, it's going to be one of these things where I just... where everybody calls them this but me. Ernest Borgnine. John Wayne. Okay. Didn't know that. 13. Got 13 wrong. In what year was the first film in the James Bond series released? Oh. 1963? I think it was an odd year. I'm going to say 1963. 1962. Ah, so close. 14. Got 14 wrong. Not doing so hot. Who directed the film Psycho? Alfred Hitchcock. What was the last film in which Marilyn Monroe starred? It's called The Strangers. It's The Loners. It's something like The Loners, The Oddballs, The Eccentrics, The People We Don't Want to Be Around. I'm going to say The Loners, but I think it's wrong. The Misfits. So close. I was right. The People We Don't Want to Be Around. The Misfits. Okay. 15 wrong. No. Which film was Quentin Tarantino's directorial debut? Reservoir Dogs. Who directed 2001: A Space Odyssey and A Clockwork Orange? What's his name? Stanley Kubrick. Sorry. Gonna get cancelled for forgetting that. Stanley Kubrick. Yep, Stanley Kubrick. In the film series The Terminator, what was the name of the boy who became the leader of the humans? John Connor. This was obviously written before the terrible film sequel where John Connor dies in the first 10 minutes. John Connor, yeah. It's a good thing they didn't ask me the name of the woman who becomes the leader of the humans in Dark Fate, because I don't remember, and I'm quite proud of the fact I don't remember. What was the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Aslan. In which film does Audrey Hepburn sing Moon River out on a balcony? That would be Breakfast at Tiffany's. That would be Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yes. What film is set on the starship? Oh my goodness, the starship Nostromo. I believe that's Alien. Yeah, Alien. Again, I've seen Alien, but not all the names stuck in my memory. Great film though. Love Alien. In what year did Leonardo DiCaprio win his first Academy Award? 2016? 2016, yeah. Well, it has to be 2000. Yeah. 2016. I was going to say they got that wrong then about Birdman, but no, that does check out. Oh yeah, 2016. Anyway. Which actor played Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs? Anthony Hopkins. What make of car was used in the Back to the Future film series? A DeLorean. In Wayne's World, what was the name of Wayne's sidekick? I've never seen Wayne's World. His name is Eddie. Garth. Whoops. Ooh, these last ones. Maybe I have actually looked at these last ones because they're the other way round. So maybe these are the ones I did look at. Oh well. I don't remember what they said, so it's still essentially coming in blind. Right, let's go. Which actress starred alongside Jim Carrey in The Mask? Cameron Diaz. Who played Catwoman in Batman Returns? Michelle Pfeiffer. What animal is Indiana Jones scared of? Snakes. What film series stars Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, and Lily Tomlin? 95. I haven't seen 95, but I knew that anyway. Right. In the 1937 Disney film Snow White, which of the seven dwarves does not speak during the film? Dopey. In The Lion King, what is the meaning of Hakuna Matata? No worries. I think if I'd got these, even when I was 5, I would have known them. Not the Dolly Parton one, but I mean, I would have known The Mask, I would have known Batman Returns, and I definitely would have known Hakuna Matata, so, yeah. I don't know how long I've had these, but I would have known all of those. Which film stars Eddie Murphy as an African prince traveling to New York City, coming to America, not to be confused with Coming to America. Yep, Coming to America. Who directed Trainspotting? Danny Boyle. I've just realised that if they reference the 2016 Oscars, I can't have had these since I was 5, and they have to have come from at least 2016. Okay, yeah, I was being foolish. I wish I'd had these when I was 5. I think my family are glad I didn't. Alright, last one. Let's see, I think I'm on 15 mistakes. Okay. Which actress starred as the titular character in Amelie? Audrey Tautou. Yep. And in the film The Green Mile is based on a novel by which author? Stephen King. Yay! So I got 15 wrong. It's not good enough. That's 85% right. I mean, it's an A, but it's not an A star. I guess I'll never win an Oscar. Oh wait, I've already won 2. Ha 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 ha!